Genetic algorithms in machine learning. Genetic algorithms are powerful optimization techniques inspired by natural evolution, enabling computers to solve complex problems through processes akin to biological selection and inheritance. These algorithms find applications across diverse domains, from engineering design to artificial intelligence, where traditional methods often fall short due to complexity or vast search spaces. Their ability to explore solutions without requiring explicit mathematical models makes genetic algorithms particularly useful in machine learning contexts, where data relationships can be nonlinear and high-dimensional. This article delves into how these bio-inspired approaches work, their implementation nuances, and real-world case studies demonstrating their effectiveness. Understanding genetic algorithm fundamentals. A genetic algorithm operates by maintaining a population of candidate solutions that evolve over generations through mechanisms such as selection, crossover, and mutation. This evolutionary process mimics biological reproduction, allowing the algorithm to iteratively refine potential solutions based on fitness criteria. The core concept revolves around representing problem solutions as chromosomes, which undergo recombination and random variation to produce new individuals within the population. Fitness evaluation determines which candidates are most likely to survive and reproduce in subsequent generations. Selection, the process of choosing fitter individuals to become parents for the next generation. Crossover, combining parts of two parent chromosomes to create offspring. Mutation, introducing small random changes to maintain diversity in the population. These operations ensure that each generation has improved chances of finding optimal solutions while avoiding premature convergence to suboptimal results. The balance between exploration and exploitation is critical during this iterative refinement process. Biological inspiration behind evolutionary computation. Natural evolution provides the foundational framework for genetic algorithms, leveraging principles observed in biological systems to develop computational strategies. Traits such as heredity, variation, and differential survival rates guide the development of these adaptive search methodologies. In nature, organisms with advantageous traits tend to pass those characteristics to future generations at higher frequencies. Similarly, in GA implementations, superior solutions receive greater opportunities to contribute genes to the next iteration of the solution space. This mimicry of evolutionary forces allows GAs to navigate highly nonlinear landscapes with multiple local optima effectively. Unlike gradient-based methods, they do not rely on continuous differentiability assumptions about the objective function being optimized. By incorporating randomness through mutation operators, these algorithms avoid getting trapped in deceptive local minima common to many classical optimization approaches. This stochastic component introduces robustness against imperfect modeling of real-world phenomena. Key components of a genetic algorithm system. An effective GA requires careful configuration of several key components working together harmoniously toward achieving desired outcomes. The chromosome representation format significantly influences both efficiency and effectiveness of the algorithm's performance. Different encoding schemes may be appropriate depending on the nature of the problem domain. Binary strings, permutation sequences, tree structures, or even neural networks have been used successfully as representations for various application areas. Fitness functions serve as quantitative measures evaluating how well individual solutions perform relative to predefined objectives. Designing an accurate yet computationally feasible fitness metric poses significant challenges when dealing with multi-objective optimization scenarios. Selecting suitable parameters such as population size, crossover rate, and mutation probability requires balancing trade-offs between convergence speed and diversity maintenance within evolving populations. Implementation challenges and considerations. While genetic algorithms offer promising capabilities for tackling difficult optimization tasks, implementing them effectively presents numerous technical hurdles that must be carefully addressed. One primary challenge lies in determining appropriate parameter values that yield satisfactory performance across different problem instances. Tuning hyperparameters like population size, mutation rates, And selection pressures demands extensive experimentation since there exists no universally applicable set of settings for all types of problems. Adaptive adjustment strategies help mitigate some aspects of this difficulty but introduce additional layers of complexity. Convergence issues represent another major concern when deploying GAs. Ensuring sufficient diversity remains present within the population while still making progress toward better solutions requires delicate equilibrium management. Premature convergence leads to poor final solutions despite initial improvements. Evaluating solution quality becomes increasingly challenging as problem dimensions increase. Techniques such as elitism preservation and niching mechanisms aid in preserving potentially valuable rare combinations that might otherwise get lost amid competition among other candidates. Applications across scientific domains. Genetic algorithms demonstrate remarkable versatility by addressing optimization needs spanning multiple scientific disciplines ranging from bioinformatics to structural engineering. Their capacity for exploring vast solution spaces efficiently positions them well for tackling interdisciplinary research questions. In bioinformatics, GAs assist researchers in identifying gene regulatory networks by analyzing complex interactions between thousands of molecular entities simultaneously operating within living cells. Such analyses would prove prohibitively time-consuming using conventional analytical tools alone. Structural engineers utilize these algorithms to optimize building designs considering factors like material usage, load distribution patterns, and seismic resilience requirements concurrently rather than sequentially examining each factor independently. Financial institutions employ GAs for portfolio optimization tasks involving hundreds of assets where interdependencies among market instruments make deterministic approaches impractical for capturing true risk-return profiles accurately. Case study: optimizing neural network architectures. A notable example showcasing GA utility involves automatically discovering optimal deep learning architectures tailored specifically for particular datasets. This approach circumvents manual feature engineering efforts traditionally required before model training begins. Researchers developed a system where network configurations were encoded as strings containing information about layer types, activation functions, connection weights, etc., then evolved through successive generations guided by validation accuracy metrics. This methodology proved successful in generating competitive models capable of matching human-designed architectures while also uncovering novel topologies previously unexplored by practitioners. The resulting frameworks demonstrated enhanced generalization abilities across varied testing conditions. Such automated architecture discovery represents a paradigm shift towards more efficient AI development workflows, reducing reliance upon expert intuition regarding what constitutes an effective neural network structure. Comparative analysis with alternative optimization methods to appreciate the advantages offered by genetic algorithms. Comparing them against established optimization techniques reveals distinct strengths and weaknesses inherent to each approach. Traditional hill climbing methods excel at quickly converging toward locally optimal points but struggle with global searches. Simulated annealing improves upon basic hill climbing by introducing probabilistic acceptance criteria that allow occasional moves away from current bests toward potentially better regions further along the search path. However, its effectiveness heavily depends on proper temperature scheduling parameters. Evolutionary algorithms maintain larger solution pools, simultaneously exploring multiple pathways, increasing likelihood of escaping local optima compared to single-point update strategies employed by gradient descent variants commonly found in machine learning literature. Gas parallelizable nature enables distributed computing implementations benefiting from modern hardware advances, facilitating faster execution times crucial for handling massive-scale optimization problems encountered regularly today. Advancements and future directions in GA research. Ongoing research continues pushing boundaries regarding GA applicability and effectiveness through innovations enhancing scalability, adaptability, and interpretability, features essential for wider adoption across industries. Hybrid approaches combining elements from multiple meta-heuristics show promise for overcoming limitations faced individually by any single method. Recent developments include integrating reinforcement learning components alongside GA frameworks, creating self-adjusting systems able to modify operator probabilities dynamically according to observed behaviors within evolving populations. This level of autonomy reduces dependency on external tuning expertise. Cloud-based platforms now provide accessible environments supporting large-scale GA experiments, eliminating barriers related to resource constraints, limiting prior experimental possibilities constrained largely within academic laboratories only. With continued investment in algorithmic innovation paired with exponential growth in available computational resources, expectations grow for expanding GA influence beyond current applications into emerging fields such as quantum computing, where classical optimization paradigms face fundamental challenges. Conclusion: genetic algorithms remain vital tools empowering researchers and developers alike to tackle intricate optimization problems arising naturally throughout science and technology sectors. By emulating biological evolutionary processes digitally, these algorithms open doors to solving puzzles once deemed too complex or poorly understood for conventional approaches. To fully leverage GA capabilities, practitioners must understand underlying theoretical foundations guiding their operation as well as practical considerations influencing implementation success rates. Embracing this bio-inspired computation mindset equips professionals with versatile skill sets applicable across myriad real-world scenarios demanding intelligent decision-making under uncertainty.